Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, the Daily Forex. This video tutorial is about how to catch spikes on Crash 500 index. This is one of the greatest strategy, so pay attention so that you can understand this strategy. Alright, so let's get started. So with this strategy, we're going to be using just two indicators, which is the average directional movement index and also the MACD. So we're going to be using these two indicators to catch spike. We're going to be using one of the indicators to catch spike, and the other indicator we're going to be using to take 4 candles. So go to the indicator section, click on main windows, and I'm going to look for the average directional movement index right here. Then you see, so now guys, you see we're going to put on the period on period 14, while your levels are going to be, your first level is going to be on 0, then you add levels, you put on level 10 right here, then you add another levels again, you add 5. all right, then after that you add another levels. This one's going to be on level 98. Okay, level 98 guys. So right here we're going to add on sell at the level 98. Then on the 5 right here we're going to put on buy. All right, we're going to add buy to this place. Then after that you put on the style right here, you put on 3 pixel. Why the color is going to be on black, put on black color. Then after that you put the line on the space, which is this one on the middle, the space line. Then you click on done, after that. Then right here you put on the style on color white, you put on white color for the style, you put it on 2 pixel. After you put it on 2 pixel, then you put the plus di. The plus di is going to be on 3 pixel, while the color is going to be on green. All right, so you're going to put the color on green. Then the minus di is going to be on 1 pixel, right? It's going to be on 1 pixel, and the color is going to be on white. Put the color on white straight up right here, while the line is going to be the one with space, which is this one on the middle. Then you click on done. All right, so this is the first indicator, which is the average directional movement index. All right, so we're using the average directional movement index as the first indicator. Then we're going to put on the MACD on indicator window 1, right? Then choose for MACD right here. We're going to be setting only the main and the signal. All right, we're going to leave the rest one at the top on default. All right, the fast, EMA, the slow, the MACD, SMA, we're going to leave all those ones on default, while we're going to be setting only the main and the signal. Right, on the main right here we're going to put it on 2 pixel, while we add the color to black, right? Black color. Then we're going to put in the signal on 2 pixel also, while we're going to use the color is going to be on white. We're going to put on white, right? Then we're going to put it on the straight line right here, the straight line. Then we're going to click on done. Okay, so let's go back and set the line. Let's change this one to gold. All right, let's change it to light gold here, just as you can see. So after that you click on done. All right guys, so these are the two indicators we're going to be using for this strategy. Okay, now remember I said at the beginning of this video we're going to be catching spikes mainly on this video, and also we're going to be taking about 3 or 4 candles with also the strategy. So one indicator is for spikes, and the other indicator is for the smaller candles, which we're going to be taking. Okay, like I said, this strategy is one of the greatest strategy so far, right? But before we start, let's add up something on the average directional movement index. Okay, now this line right here on the style, as you can see, you're going to click on the levels, then you add the color, you change it to black. After that you click on done. Okay, so this line right here, which is the level 98, this other line, so you can see it clearly. All right, so guys, take a look at this line. It's called the plus di, the plus di or the plus d1 line. Okay, so this is the line we're going to be using to catch our spikes. So as you see, immediately this line crosses this level of 98, it's going to spike. Okay, it's going to spike, but when we're going to be taking a sell, which is at this point, it's only at this point when the MACD crosses the line. At this point, immediately the MACD crosses the line, you're going to notice that it's going to spike. Okay, and once it gives a spike, a small spike just like this, from in range from this point to this other point. No, it's gonna spike again until the end of the max CD. Okay, until the end of this max CD, guys. So this is very accurate. Okay, now if you take a look at this place right here, you can see immediately this max CD crosses this line of 98, and you can also see this line, which is the plus DI, crosses above guys, above the level of 98 of the average directional movement index. Okay, you see there was a spike after. Okay, after guys, after the crossing right here at this point, you see at this point it crosses. Now if you take a look at this big spike right here, and you can see immediately at the end of this max CD line, at this place right here, take a place, mark it guys, below this brown line. Okay, you see at the end of it there was a spike also. Okay, so I want you to notice this point. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying, guys. This line, this green line, you're gonna use it to catch a spike when it crosses above the level 98 of the average directional movement index, and also when the max CD crosses the line, or when it reaches the line, it's gonna spike immediately. If you take a look at this line of the max CD, when it reaches point, you can see there was a green candle right here before the big spike, and also after the crossing, it didn't take much before the spike occurred. Okay, before the spike occurred. So this is a very good strategy and a very good indicator for catching spike on the crash 500 index market. Okay, I want you guys to take notes of that. Okay, if you take a look at this point, if you take a look at this place right here, at this point, you can see this is a very good example. You can see right here, guys, at this point it crosses, but this max CD did not reach the line, but you can see there's also a spike. Okay, so this works well. All right, this works well, guys. You can see this line guys, this plus DI, it crosses above this level, this overbought level right here. It crosses above this line, there was a spike immediately. So this is the indicator for catching spikes. All right, so how will you take 3 or 4 candles using the max CD strategy? So guys, now we want to use the max CD to take 4 or 5 candles. Okay, so this strategy, we're catching spikes, and also we're taking candles with the max CD, but we're catching the spikes using the average directional movement index with the plus DI line. Okay, which is the green line. All right, so guys, you see right here, this level, there are 3 levels right here, the 10, 5 and the 0. Okay, now this is the max CD. Okay, this black line is the max CD. Okay, it's part of the max CD. Now guys, once this max CD line crosses below this level 10, immediately it reaches the level 5. You take candles about 3 or 4. Okay, you take 3 or 4 candles. Okay, you can see at this point I put a buy. Okay, if you can see, I indicated a buy at the level of 5, and also I indicated a sell at the level of 98. At this point, level is sell, here the level is buy. Okay, now we're going to be taking 3 candles at this point. Immediately this max CD line crosses below the level 10 until when it reached the level 5. Right, take a look at this. This is the level 5 before the level 0. Okay, so we're going to be taking, at this point, we're going to be taking 3 candles. Look at this place, you take 1, 2, 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, you exit. Okay, you exit after that point. All right, okay, now remember, I forgot to say we're going to be using the third zoom level. Okay, I didn't mention that at the beginning of this video. So guys, we're going to be using this level is what we are using, the third zoom level, and on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, the 1 minute time frame, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the third zoom level we're using, guys, the third zoom level. Okay, please take note of that. Right, okay, so you can see at this point, also at this point, okay, immediately the level 5, take a look at it, guys. When I told you guys this strategy is working very well, take a look at it. Level 5, let's trace it, guys, let's trace it. Immediately this point, trace it. You see right here there was a spike, right? Take a look at it. Let's trace it. Yeah, this is the line that reached this level of 5. Take a look at it. It did not cross the level 5. Take a look at it. This line did not cross below. Immediately it crossed below the level 10. It hits the level 5. It reached the level 5. Then you start to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 or 3. Okay, so you can take 3, you can take 4, or you can take 5. Okay, but I take 4, right? I take 4. Took 4. So guys, take a look at this. The spike occurred, but it occurred before the line reached the level of 5. Okay, so you can see how accurate this MACD indicator is. Okay, so guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this, guys. At this point again, level 5, you take 4 or 5 candles. Okay guys, so I don't need to go more on this strategy. I just showed you guys that this strategy is working and is one of the greatest strategies so far for cashing spikes, and also for taking about 4 or 5 candles from the crash 500 index. Okay, so guys, this strategy is only for crash 500 index only. All right, do not use strategy for boom 500 index. Okay, I've not tested this strategy for boom 500, okay, or even for crash 1000 index. Okay, so this strategy have only been tested for the crash 500 index market. Okay, as you can see. Okay, so if you find this video very helpful and you really like this video, do well to like and subscribe to this channel, the Daily Forex. Okay, and if you have anything you want to say, you can drop that below on the comment section below. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next video.